Hello, welcome to day 2 of iPad Week 2025. I've had such a great time looking through your artwork. If you are participating in the Facebook, we're going to the Facebook. If you're participating, you'll want to post your artwork in the Facebook group, which if you haven't joined it, it's called Digital Doodles with Christy. And I'm going to go through and show you some of the great entries that we have so far. I'm so proud of you. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Remember, this is just about learning and we need repetition. But look what we have here. There's Shelby's. Love it. Look at that background. I love that background there. And there's Sue's. Love the saying so much. Wow, that background's creative too. And then there's Carla. Love that purple pop, the pop of purple. And Becky. Look at that. So cute. I'll come back to this in a minute, but I want to tell y'all something about that. There's Julia's. Very creative. There's Leanne's. Nice color combo. It feels very, very warm and soft and fallish. There's Kimberly. That's bold and fun. I love that. And Melissa, this is Melissa. She's got her little acorns in there. Very creative. I'm guessing this is a fold over card that's like long and skinny. Cute. Look at this. This made me smile. I don't know. The colors are just so satisfying to me. They bring joy. Love it, love it, love it. Good job. Here's Linda's. Linda did the double cards. She's ready to print hers out. And there's Fran's. Nice bold colors as well. Gail. So proud of y'all for doing the artwork, the homework, and posting it in the group. Great job, Gail. Sherry. Amazing. But everybody has a little bit of different personality. Becky's. Great job, Becky. There's Michelle. Very unique, very different. That background is really fun. That's a fun brush to use. Terry. Love the boldness of it. And we have a few more. Pamela. I like that. It's kind of muted, but still has a lot of color, if that makes sense. Shauna. Love it. Looks so good. Oh, I missed this one, didn't I? Look how cute that is. Eileen, I love it. I haven't gotten to see this one yet. So Jenny's supposedly, hopefully she's able to go through and pick a winner in a minute. But if you did the iPad, #iPad Week 1, then you will, you'll be entered. Look at the flower. Look at that. That's cute. And that's Lynn. Good job, Lynn. I love this one. Isn't it so different and unique? Look at the checkerboard background and everything. So creative. Do I just call you M.A.? M.A.? Is that right? Love it. Oh, look at this, Michelle. This is so cheerful. Oh, y'all are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I've missed all these. I thought I had seen them, but I have not seen all these. The Creation of 1,000 Forces. I love that. Great job. And it looks like she used right here, I'm guessing she used for the name and maybe for some of the, I don't know about the other parts of it, but I'm assuming maybe you used the text feature. Did you do that, Crystal? That looks so good. It looks so professional that maybe you did. There's Michelle. Good job. Now, is that all of them? Okay, I think that's, nope. There's Joanne. Way to go. Look, she's got her little highlights and everything. Good job. There's Tracy's. Good job, Tracy. Oh, it just keeps going. There's Michelle's. Awesome, Michelle. And I think that's it. But Jenny's going to help me pick a winner. I'm so proud of y'all. Literally, I'm just so thrilled with you trying. Some of you were like, I don't even know what I'm doing, but you did. You're trying. It doesn't matter. As long as you're just practicing, because the more you do this, sorry, I'm trying to look for a post. The more you do this, the better you're going to get at it for sure. There. Okay. So this post you may not have seen yet. I just posted it about an hour ago. And this is a gift I'm giving to you if you don't already have it. Some of you have it from last year, but this is a background stamp. And I'm going to show you right now how to download it. So anybody who wants to get the stamp can follow me. Well, let me back up. First of all, welcome. Good morning. I didn't even get to say hi to everybody. I don't have an assistant here today, so I won't be able to answer questions while I'm talking. So make a note so you can ask me at the end. At the end, I'm going to answer questions. And I'm going to, some of you want to know about the iPad course. I'll talk about that at the end as well. But yeah, just make a list of questions so we can go through that. I'm just so excited. Your excitement gets me excited, but I want everybody to at least try a digital stamp. And some of you haven't tried that yet. So that's why I'm giving you this. So this is the stamp, and what you're going to do. And I suggest right now, don't do anything on your iPad. Put your pencil down and just watch. Okay. Just watch. I'll do it twice. How about that? So watch me the first time, and then the second time, if you can follow with me, you can do it with me. Otherwise, just wait and do it with the replay, because it gets you way behind if you miss one little step, because we've already moved on and we're 10 steps ahead of you. So then you're like really lost. So I always recommend to my students, watch first and play later. Just watch what I'm doing. You'll learn so much. And the reason I say that is because that's what happened to me. I did that. I would try to keep up with the teacher, and I just kept getting so frustrated. And then I realized, you know what? You really should just take it all in and then go back. And when you go back and watch the replay, you can watch one step and hit pause and then do it. Play and then do that step, okay? And stop it. It's so much easier. So, and somebody actually, I look at this is from Paula Strager. This is a comment that she made. She said, and I wanted to make sure this meant a lot to me that she said this. Christy's teaching style has helped me embrace my own work. I'm trying to find one of the part. Okay, she at the very bottom, well, kind of the bottom part. She encourages questions and is able to answer and get right back to them. Wait, that's not the part. Okay, it's up at the top. Sorry. She encouraged you to listen once and then go back and do it with her. This was revolutionary in my learning process. So that is from one of my students. She said, just watch first. All right. Thank you. Good. Jenny's good. Yeah, she's good. Okay. Now what we're going to do is in the comments, I added the link. So just watch me. Okay. Watch. I got the link. Here's the link. I'm going to tap on it, and it's going to open up into Dropbox. So it looks to me, I would be like, something's wrong. This doesn't look right. It says it can't be previewed. Ignore that and just look at the top, and this says fall leaves background. So that is what you're looking for. Okay. And now we want to save this to our iPad. This is the brush. Okay. So we're going to go to the three dots at the top, tap on it, and save to device. Okay. Yours may look a little different because everybody's is a little different. If you have a different iPad, if your iPad's turned the other way, different browsers do different things, but this is just the way mine works today. Okay. Save to device. Now I've got to tell it where to save. I'm going to save it to my files. Always remember where you save things. So it's going to save to my files. Hit save. I already have it, so I'm just going to replace it. Okay. Now we're done with this. We want to close out, and then we're going to open up our files folder. So if you don't know how to find it, just swipe down and it pulls up a search bar, and type in files and open it up. Okay. And then the last thing that was downloaded is the fall leaves background. So now I'm going to put it into Procreate. So I'm going to tap on it. And when I do, watch what happens. It should go automatically to Procreate. See, there it goes. And it's already in Procreate. Okay. Where did it go? I panicked earlier. I was like, oh my gosh, where did it go? Because we've had a new update and the brushes are different. I finally found out where it went. So let's go find it. I'm going to go into the brushes, and I'm going to go into the Procreate library. Now, if you have missed this, there's a little arrow right here. I'm going to tap that arrow, and you have brush libraries now, which is a new thing. You might be under classic library. This is my own personal that I made, so ignore that. Or Procreate library. Well, I found out the new ones are going to go into the Procreate library. Okay. And when you get to when you open it up, you may not see it. You have to look under imported if it's one stamp. So we're looking for the one stamp imported, and there it is. I've done it twice already. Okay. How was that? Was that okay? I'm going to do it one more time. If it's a full, this time I'm going to do a full stamp set. Okay. So it uploads similar but different. Let me see if I can. I'm going to go to files, and then I'm going to look for 2025. So pretend like I just went to Etsy. I bought the stamp set that's 2025, and I'm going to tap on this right here. That's the brush set, and it's uploading fall 2025. Where did it go? Let's go look. It's right here at the top of the Procreate library. Okay. So now I have all of those stamps at my fingertips, and now we know where to find them. Okay. So you know where to get your free one. Your free one's imported. Should I show that one more time? So you're in the Facebook group. Oh, if you're not in the Facebook group, let us know so we can get this link to you. You know what? I'll ask Brittany. I'll ask my assistant if she'll send it in an email. Free brush stamp, leaf stamp, fall stamp, whatever it's called. Okay, so you're going to touch the link, or if you get it by email instead of here, you're going to touch the link like that, and then it looks like something's wrong, but this is what it's supposed to say. You're going to hit the 3 dots, save to my device. Where am I going to save it? You decide. I save it to files, save, replace it. So it went to files. Now I don't need that anymore. I'm going to go to files. It's right there. And there is the, there's the fall leaves background. I had typed something in there. And I'm going to tap it, and look, it's uploading right now. So I should have 2 in there. So I'm going to go to my brush library and to under imported, and I have 2. And I don't need 2, so I'm going to delete. I hope that was helpful, and I hope somebody was able to get a free stamp today. And we'll play with this more throughout the week, okay? That we'll probably play with this on the background day. Okay, let's see. So how do you feel after playing yesterday? Do you feel a little bit more confident? I'm so appreciative to the a lot of you have said, I learned something. I mean, even my students that have been with me for two or 3 years has said, I learned something new. And that always makes me feel good. Yay. We're always learning together. I'm always learning something new too. I'll show you, this is the stamp set you're going to get, but this is, colored in. There's a few different ways to color it in. Like so. Anyway, if you don't have, if you didn't get it uploaded yet, I would probably wait till after class so you don't miss anything that's coming now. Okay, let's get started. We're going to open up a square canvas, and remember how to do that? Plus, and then just, it says square. I already have mine ready. I'm going to open it up. We're just going to do a few little doodles to get us warmed up just for fun. And I'm going to start with give thanks. Oops. I've got to go back to my favorite brushes. Okay. So give thanks. You just kind of play around with where the words land, letters land. And there we go. And it's getting too close to the edge, so I'm going to move it over like that. Give thanks. Okay, let's draw some leaves. So here's some simple leaves. You just make like a comma and then make a leaf around it like that. You can add veins or no veins. It's up to you. And then let's do another one where we have these veins here, and we're going to go around them. Starting down here, we're going to go up and around, 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 and around. And we're going to do one more, and the other one is going to be the same inside as this one. So just a stem with some veins, but we're going to, instead of going around, we're going to go kind of outward. Does that make sense? Kind of scallop outward instead. So there's 3 different fun ways to make leaves. Yesterday, oh, thank you, Tammy. It's very relaxing. Doodling is so good for you. So good for you. Okay. Next, I'm going to, now yesterday we did a pumpkin. So I'm going to do another pumpkin, but instead of making it the shape it was there, I'm going to make it tall and skinny. And then I think I started with this yesterday. So I'm not doing that today. I'm showing you a different way. Now I'm going to do the oval inside of here though. So there's more than one way to do things. And then just make my lines out to the side like that. I'm going to duplicate it. And let's see what happens if we do the freeform button and we kind of go down with it. Look how you can manipulate it. Okay, you'll see how I did that? Okay, so I duplicated it, then I tapped on the arrow up here, and I slid it over. Okay, and now make sure you're on freeform. And then you can take this little corner and just start pulling it down. And then you want to be careful because sometimes it looks weird. Like, look at that. Oh, that's weird. Unless you're trying to make something like look like it's on its side or something. But and then sometimes, it can get too pixelated looking. That's not pretty. But, find a good spot. That's cute. I think that looks good. Let's do one more smaller than that one. And see how I can make it wider. But again, you don't want it to look too stretched. So there's 3 pumpkins just taken from that one pumpkin. All right. One more thing we'll doodle. Or we'll actually write. We're going to do hello fall. Thank y'all so much. Good morning, everyone, or afternoon. Look at all of y'all that are here. Thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying. And you're able to, whatever you do, don't get frustrated because it takes a while to learn, So if you find yourself getting a little frustrated, just sit back and just watch. Okay. You'd be able to write like that. Oh, thank you. You can do it for sure. Okay, so now let's go ahead and day 2. I'm going to teach you how to do this card. Okay, we're going to do pumpkins, leaves, and flowers, and then some background elements. If you want to follow along with me and use the same stamps and everything that I'm doing, you can click here and go. It'll take you to my Etsy shop, and you can download the stamp set. If you don't have it and you're not going to get it, then I would just watch the whole thing, and then afterwards draw your own shapes, whatever you want to use for your card. But I still want you to be able to be part of the giveaway. So today's giveaway is going to have a pumpkin on your artwork. And we're going to be giving away this Be Creative stamp set for tomorrow. Or you can choose one of my ebooks, e-lettering books. Okay. So let's get started on that. So I'm going to make a new canvas, and I'm going to make it 8.5 by 11. Okay, so your new canvas, you hit the plus sign at the top, and then mine says paper, 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to go this direction because that's how I made my card. And I'm going to go look for my stamps. Now we're putting together a little scene, right? So I don't have one stamp with all these put together. This is so you can manipulate and play around. So I'm going to go to the fall 2024 set, and I'm going to look for the first stamp. I'm going to look for, let me pull up my reference. I'm sorry, one moment, so we can all see what I'm doing. I had it yesterday. It's not that far away. Where is it? Oh, hello. It's right there. Okay, so we're going to put this over here so we know what we're doing. And I'm going to go and look for down at the bottom or where the pumpkins are, I believe. Yes. And I'm looking for the pumpkin that says, oh, this one does have a lot of the pieces already put together. It says, give thanks. I'm going to hover over. That's not big enough to me. Well, it might be a little bit too big. I'm going to tap it right there. And now I'm going to go and grab a new layer. Make sure a new layer is, layers are your friend. In my course, I tell, that's one of the titles of one of the lessons is layers are your friends. So anytime you do something new, I would get a new layer if possible. Okay. We're looking for the Floral Pumpkin 3, which is a floral pumpkin. Oops. I want to make it bigger. And that might be pretty good. Too big. And this one is too big. I had it going off the page. Now I can see that. But I want it to overlap a little bit. See how it's overlapping over there on the corner? So I'm going to tap that there. And we'll fix that later. And then on the other side, I'm going to add a layer. And now I'm going to tap on the Floral Pumpkin 2 and see how big that is. That's tiny. I need it bigger. That's getting closer. Okay. And I can still move these around because they're on separate layers. Remember, layers are your friend. Okay. So this blue pumpkin, you can see that it's in the front, right? So I want to make sure it's on the top layer, and it's not. So I want to make sure it is. I'm going to slide up to the top. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Slide it up to the top. Okay, it went up there. So now it's layer 1. And the next thing I want to do is I want to duplicate each one. I want an extra copy of each one because I may need it in the future. So I just go ahead and make an extra copy. But I'm going to start at the very top, and we're going to start coloring in. I'm going to just use my color palette. These are like maybe not the colors you would use. So use the colors you would use. If you're not a big fan of the blue, don't use the blue. Use something that's going to make you happy. I'm going to drag and drop color, and you can see that it's not coloring in the whole thing. Okay, so we have to take color and drag it, and then we can just keep dragging it if we want to, or to make it a little bit quicker, we can drag and drop and then look up here, continue filling color drop. I'm going to tap on that, and that is color drop. So now I can just tap, 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 oops, and tap. And tap up here. And then tap down here. I got to do the same thing with these like that. Did y'all get that? I'll do it again. So that happens to you all the time. I wonder which part I missed that. Oh, no. That's how it works. You're not doing anything wrong. Okay. Next. Now notice how my lettering is a different color. So it's a lighter blue. It's a turquoise. So I'm just going to now drop color just on top of the, whoops, I'm in color drop. That means I have to tap. Sorry. If it's on color drop, it won't slide. You have to tap, which I like it like that. See how easy that is to change it? Dragging and dropping. My glove is handy because I use it so much that I make the screen move because I rest my hand on it a lot and it's kind of annoying. So I, now it drives me crazy if I don't have it. Okay, so next, while I have this turquoise, I noticed that I have turquoise on this floral pumpkin. And so I'm going to go to that floral pumpkin right now and just pick one of the layers to color on. And I am going to drag and drop, and I'm going to continue tap, tap, tap. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to go, since we're on this one, we'll just continue with this one. I'm going to color in the flowers. I just have this little burgundy color, and I still have this. So, oops. Now look what happened. It turned the whole thing red. I don't want that. Or burgundy. So I'm going to go back until it's where I want it to be. And I'm going to take color drop off, and I'm going to slide my color. And now I'm going to try color drop again and see if it's going to do that again. I love this part. It's so fun to color it in. It's very satisfying. Okay, looks good. Let's do some green leaves. Okay, and let's go to, I'm going to a golden yellow. Or a golden orange, maybe. So we got that one. And I don't know how I missed the stem up there, but I'm going to go back and just quickly add the stem to the top of the, oops. Right there. And now I'm going to go, this is really good because as far as the color drop, good, Susan. It is so fun. I'm glad that's new to you. Glad that you got something out of that. Okay, so now, you know what? I'm still in the layer with these leaves and stuff. So I feel like I should go ahead and color those in since I'm on that layer. Since, yeah, and I've got the burgundy pulled up. So I'm just going to drag and drop burgundy onto whatever leaves I want. That's brown. I don't want that. Okay, and so there's that. Now I'm going to tap this one over here. It's kind of hard to see. There it is. I got it. And then this one over here. Oops, you don't want to tap all of them. Okay, I think I got it. And while I'm still on this one, let me go get that golden yellow, golden orange, whatever it's called. And I'm going to put one right there. And I'm going to go to orange. Now I'm going to put orange leaf right here. And I did not color these the same way. I'm going to do that one orange. I'm going to grab the green and color this green. And this one. I'm going to have to blow that up and fill in some spaces there. Okay, now our little acorns. So I'm going to tap here for the acorn. And this one. And one more. Now I'm going to go to a tan color for the rest of the acorn, the bottom part. Or whatever color you think looks good. Now, you see here I missed a part of the leaf. So I'm going to go back to the orange and fill that in. Oops, and I accidentally touched the screen and it turned the whole thing orange. Look at this. So be careful. I'm going to hit the back button. And it's okay now, the way it's filled in. Okay, let's move on to the next pumpkin. Now, remember, it's on another layer, so go to that layer. Sorry about that. That's to remind me of our scripture art class, but it's not today. But I had to set the reminder for it today for some reason. Okay. Okay. So now I've got the orange. I'm going to slide and then continue filling. That looks good. I'm going to go get that golden yellow color and add some yellow. And these I put purple in here because I tied purple in with all of the fall things this year. And then I need the brown for that stem. Okay, so now we're there. Looking pretty good, huh? Now I don't want it to look like it's floating in the air. I want to add some ground to it. I almost want to make it a little bit taller to see what would happen. So if I wanted to make all of these taller at once, what do you think I would do? Now, if you're really happy with it now and you don't feel like you need to change anything, you could combine them into one layer. I'm trying to think why I wouldn't want to do this. I'm going to squeeze. Okay. So to change it, like I showed you about the pumpkin earlier, hit the arrow and then go to freeform and let's make it a little bit taller. I even had it going off the page on my other card, so I'm going to stretch it out this way a little bit too. How do we like that? Because once I let go of it and move on, we can't get it back. I like it better. I think it's better a little bit bigger. Sandy's here. Hello, Sandy. Okay, so I selected that. I moved it around, and now I'm going to unselect it. I want to take that off. Different color palettes. There's a lot of different ways to get different color palettes. You can take a picture and upload one. That's one of the things in my course is how to do that. But you can take a picture and upload it into there. You can take it from a photo or take a live picture. Like if you're at the store and you're shopping and you see the most amazing colorful shirt that you love, the way the colors work together, take a picture of it, and then you can go to your iPad and then upload it and it'll give all the colors to you. Yeah, there's a lot of ways. Or you can also search on Pinterest for color palettes, like fall color palettes or whatever you want to look for. Okay, so now I'm going to make our background. I got to decide where I want the ground to cross. So first, and I'm going to make it that burgundy color. So I'm going to make a new layer. Where does that layer need to be? Above the pumpkins or underneath the pumpkins? Tell me in the comments. Should I put this right here, the ground? Should I put it above this layer or below this layer? Oops, I need to change my brush while you're answering that question. Below. Okay, so we're going to go across like this. And right now it's not below, it's above, but I'm going all the way across. I want to make sure I'm going even off the page. You could pull up the grid if you wanted to make sure, the drawing guide, if you want to make sure it was straight. That's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Even though I don't think it's going to show. It's not going to show on this one because it's going to be behind all that. Okay, so I got my line there. Now I'm going to drop color. Uh-oh. What did I do? Look. It's on the same layer, but I caught it in time to go back and back. And now I'm going to add a new layer. Okay, and then I'm going to put a line across here for the ground, for the table, whatever it's sitting on. And then I'm going to drop color. And you're right. Y'all said it goes below. So thanks for that. So now we're going to go below and it's going to move where we want it to be. Just like that. Looking good. Do you above in order to make it appear below? So finish print on top of the. Yeah. And in my course too, I show like with pieces of paper, like it works kind of like this. This is the ground layer. This is the, how I think it makes sense in there. Oh yeah, I don't know about digitizing. You're fancy, Vicky. Okay, now background. Background I want to be purple. This lighter purple color. And again, these are like maybe foreign colors to you for fall. You might be like, ugh. But for me, it was exciting and something new and a different colors because I play with colors so much. The traditional colors get old. So um, pick your colors. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to put a background on the back wall and I'm going to put it on this tablecloth or whatever we want to call it. So I'm going to go right above the tablecloth and I'm going to add a layer and I want to make a pattern in it. Okay. So let's look at patterns. The one that I use for this one, you should have in your classic library. So when you click on brush library, just use the little tiny arrow that you can barely see, tap that and go back to libraries if you're not already on classic. And then tap classic open. And then down at the bottom, this one you have, I believe, under textures. Okay, it's a diagonal. It's under textures. So in order to make something to show up on here, I need to change the color because it's the same color. So I'm just going to make it a little bit darker than what I have. And then I'm going to start. Oh, why did it do polka dot? Did I not tap it? There we go. And then I'm going to go across here and I'm making my little design in my tablecloth. Just like that. It just gives it a little something. It needed a something. And then the next thing, for the background, you might want it more subtle. It's totally, everybody has a different opinion, right? Oh, Jenny just told me who the winner is. Okay, for today's prize. So I'm going to go back to the polka dots again. And I'm using the decimals just because y'all have that for free. I use my own over here, but I don't know that I don't think I even have that one for sale yet. Or I may have given it to my tribe. I think that may be what happened. So let's try different colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that burgundy on top up here and see what I think about that. This one's just too uniform to me. It's too busy. I don't know. Somebody used this one yesterday, or yeah, for theirs yesterday. That's kind of pretty. That one doesn't bother me as much. It doesn't seem as, it's kind of like a pretty wallpaper. Okay. Kind of want to make that bigger again. A little bit bigger. And we prepared, so we can do that. Go back to this layer and finish that background. So you could do this background or you could do anything. This one I did an orange polka dot. Yeah, that one looks cute. This one is called, it's under textures and it's called Victorian. You need a new iPad. Which one do you recommend for using Procreate and how much storage capability? It's totally up to you, MK, and what you can afford and how much you're going to use it. Mine had, I mean, I wouldn't get a terabyte. I don't think you'll ever use that much. And as far as which one to get, like this one is the biggest one, which I love, but I had the smaller one before and I didn't know what I was missing. You know what I mean? This is a little bit bulkier if you were to carry it around. I've had some people say it's, bulky. They like the smaller because they're used to the smaller one or the more average size one. But this is the, what is it called? 11-inch or something? Not, let me look and see what this says. Okay, 11. I think it's 9 by 11, something like that. Or 8.5 by 11. But I love it. But it totally depends. That's a great question. You could Google and just ask that question to see what kind of responses you get back. iPad Pro 11-inch. Yes. Anybody else want to chime in on how much storage you have and all that? You get 37 layers. Yeah, it just depends on what size your canvas is. So if you make a canvas that's huge, you're not going to get as many layers. There's 11-inch on Prime days. I saw it, but I didn't check the memory. That's a good question. Keep researching. I have a packet. I'm not sure where that. I'll post it in the Digital Doodles group. I'll write that down. The packet that it's like everything you need to know about the iPad. 515 gigabytes is probably enough. But everybody has such a different like need. Post guide. And it's got a lot of information and links to different products too in there. Where do you find the number of layers you can have? Can you find that out? Yeah. Okay. Go to your canvas information. So go under the wrench, go under canvas, and then go to canvas information. Does that tell you layers? You can have 219 layers, but that's only because of the size of the canvas that I made. If I made one that was, a lot bigger, then I wouldn't have as many layers. Annual membership or one-time payment for what? For what? For Procreate? If you're asking about the program Procreate, it's just a one-time $12.99. I think it's $12.99 fee or $11.99. Okay, Sherry has 512 gigabytes, and after 3 years, still has 457 available. I don't have a lot of photos or videos on it, but mostly my Procreate and sheet music. Thank you for sharing that. Good. Michelle has 256. Yeah, everybody's so different depending on your needs. If it's going to be a business for you, you might consider more. But if this is just for fun, you really don't need a ton of storage. What other questions do y'all have? This is time for questions. And I'm going to do the giveaway. You ready? Now, if your name is, if I tell you won, you need to contact support@craftwithchristy.com because we need to get you your freebie. You ready? I think Jenny put it on here for us. Today's winner, or Monday's winner, Joanne George. Congratulations. So you get to pick. This is what we're giving away, this digital stamp set. If you already have this, then we can give you a different one. Or if you're interested in the lettering ebook, it's totally up to you, but I need you to email this email. So take a screenshot if you need to, support@craftwithchristy.com, and say, I'm the winner for Monday. I would like the fall, the stamps, the fall stamps. That means the ones that are on here today. Or the lettering ebook. Pick one of those two. All right. Are you here? Congratulations. This glove is made from, oh, wait, let me tell you all a couple more things too, especially if I don't have any questions. The glove is from Amazon. It's cheap. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what kind of fabric that is. Okay, I've got to tell you about my Procreate Fun for Beginners course. If you have not taken it, it is so good. Oh my goodness, y'all are asking all the questions that I have baby stepped gone through the course with. Like, I did my darndest to take you just one little step at a time. And it includes not only like the basics of how to do certain things with all the functions, all the buttons and everything, but problem solving. It includes some fun projects that I'm going to show you in the picture here, the graphic here. You'll make all 5 of those different projects, and they start with baby steps, but they actually build up to, something that's to advanced as well. And then what we're offering is a major bonuses. So if you look at this, I don't know how it's kind of busy, but at the top, 200 faith-based workshops. So I've already pre-recorded a ton of workshops that I've had over a few years, and we're offering that as a bonus to you. It also comes with over 50 digital stamps, the library in the left-hand corner. And then next to that, there's 100 templates. So you don't have to draw anything on your own. You can trace everything that I'm providing for you. Also 100 reference graphics, which means the in color ones. So you get the whole, like this is only 30 of the classes. There's over 100, but you will be able to make each one of these little projects here. It's an amazing deal. So if you're interested in that, we have emailed you the link for I believe we emailed the link for that. We do have it in the packet, and it's on the back page, but you save $50 if you sign up this week. Yeah, click this link here. It'll take you to or if you, I guess you could just type in iPad week to get the promo. I'm going to give you the link to go check out the iPad course if you want. Procreate course, I'm sorry. The Procreate course. I'm going to give you that link to just check it out so you can take advantage of this $50 savings this week. And I'm just putting that in the comments right now. Is there a link to the class and the details below the video? Link to, I'm sorry, Vicki, tell me which link, because I'm like going 10 different directions. Oh, okay. Yes, I create stickers. If you didn't watch day one, go back and watch day one, because I show you a million things that I have made with Procreate. So many things. What other questions do y'all have? Anything? Anything else? I hope you enjoyed the class today. If you're in the Facebook group, you can always ask questions in there as well. This is easy. I mean, it's easier for me to show you things, but yay, Joanne, I'm so glad. Yay. Are they the ones we did in Shine Bright? Yes. If you were in Shine Bright Tribe, all those classes are in that. So you've already probably done a lot of them. I do print stickers at home. Yes, I've got sticker paper and I just print them out. Bye, Crystal. I also use the service, Sherry. I print them out on my own if I just want one or two, but if I'm going to print 50 of them, I use Sticker Mule when they have a sale. Yeah. So they have really good quality stickers. I love them. I had one I didn't pull it out yesterday, but I had one in here, I thought. This is a sticker pack from Sticker Mule. I mean, the sticker sheet. And this is one of the stickers from Sticker Mule. It's just really good quality. It's, waterproof and everything. Oh, your homework. This is your homework. Your homework is to do something with a pumpkin on it. So just like I showed you the examples in the beginning, they're not all looking exactly like mine. They can or they don't have to, just as long as it has a pumpkin on it, and post it in the group. And then tomorrow we're going to meet at nighttime, right? Yeah. Tomorrow we're meeting at 6 p.m. I'm going to show you how to do coloring pages. They're really fun. And then I'll talk about my coloring book that I created and that kind of thing. The sticker paper. Should I put that in the group too? The name of the sticker paper? Yeah, it's good. It's good sticker paper. What else do I need to answer questions for and I can put in the group? Where do you get the printed packet you're showing now? Let me see, Patricia, let me get that for you. I'm glad you found us today. Yay. There we go. I put it in there, the link for you to be able to get the packet. You'll need to check your email to get it and make sure you check junk mail because a lot of times it goes there. Anytime you say I'm so excited, I love hearing that. So here's what my homework is. My homework is to make sure we email the free brush stamp to you guys for anybody who missed that. And then post guide. Oh, post the guide in the group. The guide is what has like everything you need to know about creating art on the iPad. And then sticker paper. I feel like there was something else y'all wanted me to do or tell you. Anything else? I'd like to know in the comments why you signed up or registered, or why you are part of this group. What is it that you really want to do the most? Just so I'll know before everything's over that, you know, I helped you in the right direction. I want to know what you guys are thinking. You don't have to have a Cricut machine. Well, you have to cut them out yourself. I cut them out myself. I don't have a Cricut machine or anything. So the code for the class discount is, or if you're talking about the Procreate course for beginners, the code is, iPad week. And then you'll save $50 there. You're going to learn so much. If you're on the fence about it, I totally understand. But I'm telling you, it's good. Mary has a question. Tell us, Mary. Yeah, Becky, you can definitely create your own SVGs. Okay, Michelle, I don't know what I don't know. I love to watch your classes. I love that. Awesome. How long will all the extras be available in the beginners class? The Procreate for Beginners course, I guarantee a year, but I don't take it down. The only thing that if I went out of business, like if I closed my business, that would be the only reason you wouldn't still have access to it, because I have to pay for the platform. But so I guarantee a year. A lot of people say you have lifetime access. I just don't feel right saying that because no one can like really have lifetime access of something. I don't understand how you can, because you're constantly paying for those things. I mean, usually after a year, no one ever looks at it anymore anyway. So, but for sure a year. I mean, I'm not planning on going, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just saying, if I can't tell you forever in your whole lifetime, but it'll be there. It's not going anywhere. How do you change the background again? Is I can't see the layers panel. How do I change the background again? Yes, keeps you practicing. I know, right? Judy, I'm not sure what you mean. Like, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean move the layers around? Like that? Like this? Where you move them into the right places? Is that what you mean? Or ask me again in another way in case I just didn't understand that. I love the way you described what we would learn, and it really caught my attention. Oh, good. Thank you. You want to be able to make cards, MK says. Perfect. Okay, I can show you one more thing with what we did today. I love learning something new. Thank you. I'm glad. Okay, Esther, first time to Procreate. I just really want to understand it and be able to do stuff. Awesome. So y'all just want to know what all there is to do, right? I signed up because church asked me to make stickers for Valentine's Day for our care group. Oh, nice. Yes, that's fun. Listen, Vicki, if you're going to make it for a group, Sticker Mule has, they're expensive if you buy them just right from the store the way they are, but you usually get a really good discount. So I would look up promos for Sticker Mule. Okay. And are they included if we don't purchase this week or in 2 months with the whole package be in it? Uh-oh. Already forgot what they included. Are they included if we don't purchase this week? Let me show y'all a little bit about the let me go into the Procreate Beginners course and just show you what it includes. And I like to see what's inside something. So let me do a screen share and show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay, can you see and hear me? Can you see what I'm looking at? I've got the mouse moving around. This is the Procreate Fun for Beginners course. And so when you purchase, you'll not only get this, but you'll also get down here called Shine Bright the Vault. So these two things will be what you get. I'm going to go inside to Procreate Fun for Beginners, and then you'll see here where we start with just tips on how to even watch the classes, because you can watch it on an app. Here's all the different things: interface, creating on a canvas, layers are your friend, playing with the color wheel. So there's 13 minutes of playing with just the color wheel. Up here, layers, there's 20 minutes of playing with layers. Blending a background, playing with brushes, clipping mask, and then common mistakes. There's 13 minutes of just talking about mistakes. And then you're going to go into the fun, happy projects. And so if you clicked on one of the classes, this is what it would look like. And then you just
know how
start
to make your 8x8 canvas.
And I'll take you baby steps all the way through, and you'll be able to make that little 3-dimensional happy, be happy guy. And I'll walk you step by step by step. So that's just one example. Let me go back. And then after that, I've got a couple of little fun bonuses, but this is last year's iPad week, all the fall classes we did last year. And I did a Christmas wrap and card idea, a fall place cards and tree topper class. We did a nativity ornament and scripture art and a little bit of lettering. So you'll even get that. That's a bonus when people get the course. And then let me show you inside the vault, Shine Bright Vault. I'm sorry if y'all can't see it very good. Oh, thank you, Sherry. She said, I did the beginners. Shine Bright, the vault was so good. I can work through the designs at my own pace, and Christy includes so many techniques. Thank you so much. I totally stand behind it. There's so much. You will learn so much. Thank you, Sherry, for saying that. Okay, so now this looks like there's not much included, okay? But let me tell you, when you click, oh shoot, I lost it. Hold on, let me go back. I wonder why it stopped. Okay, so it doesn't look, y'all can hear me, right? So if you click on Devos and Doodles here, that's where the 100 classes are. So you can see this is 2 lessons on this one piece of art. There's lessons on this piece of art. Here's the lion. So you'll make that piece of art on this one. There's a floral cross. I think I showed y'all. Well, you can't see me right now. I'll show you. It's hard to see, small. But anyway, this is 100 courses, and you get templates for all of these, and you get the color version where you could just print that out and put it in a frame if you want to. That's already done. There's so many fun. I mean, this just bring up so many memories. There's so many great lessons in here. So maybe that gives you a little bit of a hint. That's from 22. This is from 23. And then if you hit show more down at the bottom, it just keeps going. There's so many classes. So many. So the Christmas wrapping paper was amazing last year. That was fun. It was a good time. Okay, now I'm going to turn off this, but now I don't know how. There we go. Remove. Okay. This is one of the classes that was in there that I taught how to do it on, the design, but then I turned it into a journal, and then I took this and made this into a sticker. It's so cute. And then I did something else with it too. I can't remember, but you still watch these? Oh, good. Haven't finished them all, but you watch them. Yeah. They are still so fun. And there's so many techniques I teach. Like everything you can imagine. Like you will just keep being filled with new knowledge. And it's the repetition that's key. Like my students would say, that's the one thing that, keeps me going is the repetition, seeing the same thing. Because a lot of the things I do the same every week. We make a canvas every week. We do color, dropping, all that kind of stuff. And it just clicks one day and you're like, okay, I get it. So if you want a lightly sketched look Is that a brush or technique? I think I'm signing up. Not sure where to find the time. Uh-oh, I'm not sure if I understand the question. If you want a lightly stitched look, is that a brush or technique? I think I'm not sure. Are you talking about like I have a stamp set that looks like stitching, like little like looks like um you may not at all be talking about this, so forgive me if it's has nothing to do with what you're saying. But like I have a stamp set that's called stitching, and so they make different stitches. Like I got to make a new layer. Hold on. Now this one is a Etsy shop. If anybody wants to know about that, there's some stitches, and then um, just a plain running stitch. Is there? There's a triple stitch, and that's not blown up, so you can't see it as well. But isn't that fun? Okay, I started following you with ABC series. Yay, Vicky, I love that. It would be more open versus solid fill. Oh, I'm still not sure. You know, Terry, I think when you go to purchase, I do believe there's a plan where you can pay it out. You can check that out. When I import, it still goes in the classic brush library and not the Procreate one. Oh, really, Becky? That's interesting. This is still new to all of us. Like nobody knows what's going on. That's not true, but yeah, well today when I uploaded it, just that's where it went. So I just assumed that's where it would go. That's interesting. As long as you can find it, that's all that matters, you know? It would be 3 stitches at a time. I still are we still talking about this? Like are we talking about this kind of stitching? 1, 2, 3. And if you want it lighter, then put on a layer. Like you can make this lighter. You can even make the brush lighter. Like right here, I'm going to, the line below the XX. Okay. That one, this little tiny one, the triple stitch. I'm going to make it bigger. Nope, that's not it. That's not the triple stitch. I've got cross stitch on here too. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you're asking. I wish I could jump through the computer and like walk you through it. But if you're talking about something like that and you want it to be lighter, then you could change the opacity by turning it down like that. Is that what you're asking? Yes, the tiny one, but row, space, row, space. I bet you could learn how to make one, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Okay, Mary, let's see. Try again. Do you mind? If anybody knows what Vicky's saying and you can help me out, please do. But you can like this brush you can tap and then you can tap it here and you can tap it there. Okay, I'm not getting it. Sorry. Can you make a video and send it to me or post it in the Facebook group? And I'd be happy to look at it. When I did my background color for my table, it turned the entire background one color. Okay, Mary, let's look at that. That's a great question. Okay, for your table. So one of several things could have happened. I'm going to turn these off for a second. You could have like a little space that was open. I would just delete it and start again. You know what I mean? Like I would just delete that layer and make a new one. Because it could have been that you just had a little space that it went out through. Well, I know how to quilt and I know embroidery, but I don't know. I mean, I can't think in what your mind is thinking right now, but I do know that world. Yes, sometimes it turns all one color depending on if your brush isn't drawn all the way across. Like, for example, let me go back to white. Okay, so whenever you drew your line across, if you didn't take that line, hang on. If you didn't take the line from off of, oops, I thought I got my brush back. If you didn't take that line off of the page here to off of the page there can be like a little tiny opening over here that you can't see. Like, I've had it to be like so close where you can't see that it's not touching. But once I drop color in there, let's say this side's touching, I'm going to drop color and it's going to go all the way through. But it was because there's a tiny, 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 tiny space that I couldn't see. That's what I would think it probably. Okay, so that's what happened to somebody else and you fixed it. That was probably what happened. That's my guess. You really want to become more confident with your drawing and lettering, and sometimes use Procreate to make designs that I later import into Canva. Or yes, absolutely. I love that. You got it, Terry? Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Yes, Mary. I'm pretty sure that's what happened because I've been there. Sounds like something I've done before. All right, y'all, anything else? You know what your homework is. You're going to post it in the group. You have to, oh, this is what you have to put with it, though. Don't forget to put Tuesday. So for today, it's iPad week 2. I know it's not really a week 2, but it's iPad week day 2. So iPad week 2 is what you have to type. And we're going to give away the Be Happy stamp set or something else if you already have that. So y'all have a blessed day, and I won't see you till tomorrow night, and we will draw tomorrow night. So we'll announce the winner tomorrow night on our live. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. This was fun. Again, don't be a stranger. Ask questions in the Facebook group, and I'll do the best that I can to answer. All right. Love you guys. Bye.